Hello, my darlings. Mama Lou here, and I wanted to get this next series kicked off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break these up into 3 different readings, and the first one is going to be all about relationships. The second one in the series is all going to be about career and your path in this material world. And then the last one is going to be all about your spirituality and the path that you're on. So what I wanted to do first is get a mixtape oracle card to get us started. And like I said, this one is going to be all about love, romance. This could be whether you already currently have a partner or you do not, if you don't want one or if you do. So I just wanted to get the energies. This is the energies coming up in the next week. I know we have a lot of stuff happening right now, astrologically, energy-wise, all the different elemental beings, everything like that going on. And so I wanted to kind of break it down into little tidbits, little nibbles of bites that we could process a little bit more easily. So that is what we're doing. And let's see here. Let me start. Okay. All right. Okay. So the first one that we got is I've Got to Be Me by Paloma Faith. There's something here about, in regards to love and romance in the coming week, there's something here about being true to yourself, not trying to be something in particular to fit a certain type or a certain, I don't know, value system that you think someone may have. This is you, like the more you love yourself kind of energy, the more you're going to be attractive to other people. And it feels very much like even the song says, I go it alone if that's how it must be. I can't be right for somebody else if I'm not right for me. Perfect song for this reading for sure. Yeah. And then we got don't compromise yourself or your needs, self-love and acceptance, inner light, dreams, and the higher self. Don't settle for less. Yeah, this is you just about like taking charge. If you want to be in charge of your own joy, your own happiness, it's going to start from within. It's not going to start with another person. Someone else isn't going to be able to make you happy. But there definitely is something here about you creating a loving and accepting place for yourself, seeing your own value without having someone else attach value to you. That's kind of the issue I'm at. And that's the only song that they really want right now. So we're going to go right into the tarot cards here. But yeah, so it feels very much like in the next coming week, the more that you can focus on yourself actually is going to kind of turn you into a magnet for the kind of energies that you want coming at you. If you don't love yourself or you have negative thoughts about yourself or, you know, negative feelings or anything like that, this is going to come out in a way of that might be what you kind of attract. It might be that you're, you know, inadvertently bringing in someone to fill in those gaps for you rather than you realizing that, no, I'm amazing as I am. I don't need someone to tell me, you know, what I need to do to be better or what it would take for them to like me more or anything like that. This feels very much like you need to have some self-confidence. And if that means you need to do something like some self-care days, maybe you know, do your hair up real nice or put makeup on that day, or maybe you work out, or maybe you just get in a groove, like put headphones on and just start, you know, pumping yourself up. Whatever this is, it feels like whatever kind of energy you feed yourself is what you're going to help draw into you as well. And that's the kind of energy you want to be consuming right now. That's the kind of, you know, gravity that you want, especially if you're looking for something that's true, you know, not just a fly by the night kind of thing. If that's what you want, then, you know, that's fine. There's no judgment here or anything like that. But if you're looking for something true, something, you know, that is a little bit more substantial, something where you can be on a path together with someone rather than you guys kind of sometimes converging and then sometimes not, that kind of is the energy that I'm getting here. Yeah, because you got the Queen of Pentacles. You need to be like assured of yourself. You need to be happy with who you are. You need to be content with where your life is, with or without another person. And it feels very much like you see your own value. The Queen of Pentacles knows her worth, knows her value, and that's very much like what the song is talking about. Know your value, know your worth. Yeah, because you're amazing. You're a perfect little stardust that can self-heal, self-soothe. You don't need the outside world to tell you who and what you are, or how you need to be, or how you need to think about yourself, or what it is you need and what you don't need. This is you as the Queen of Pentacles, definitely knowing exactly who and what you are. And you're happy with it. You've accepted all of yourself, all sides of yourself, not just the stuff that you show to the world, but you're content because you realize that your value is not based off of all this superficial stuff. Your value is based off of the value you put on yourself and how much it means to you. Yeah, because the world is going to have all kinds of things that are going to stick in your bread of like, in your head of like, you're not good enough, or you should look like these people in this magazine, or you need to be behaving like this, or nobody's going to choose you when they have other options out there. And it feels very much like the world's kind of set against love. I know that's kind of a broad statement and kind of bold, but it feels like that because honestly, a lot of the energy that we consume, like television shows, movies, things like that, is like the more drama there is the more we feed on it. And it kind of feels like you're done with the drama. You're done with the stigmas. You're done with that kind of energy of people just being all salty anytime anybody's happy or okay with themselves. How dare you be okay with who you are? How dare you think that you're, the shit when I'm over here being all self-conscious. Like, don't take it personally, but also don't get sucked into it. You are the star. You can help cleanse your spirit. You can cleanse your aura. You can put that good energy into yourself. And like I said, that's going to magnetize it and bring it to you. You're being, also the star very much indicates being laid bare before the universe. After it comes right after the tower. This is you being 100% honest with yourself. This is you not trying to cover up, a falsity of what you think. Like there's a lot of people with bravado, like, oh no, I'm amazing and I'm like great and everything like that, but then when they're all alone, they just are negative in their head. This is you being actually honest, where if a bad thought comes in, you're like, okay, that's a thought, it came in, but that thought isn't me. That's not my value. That's not my soul. That's just something that I've attributed in this, existence that I live in, but that's not me. Me is here. This is just, like me and my friends always call it my meat suit. This is just what I'm in. And it's okay for you to have those thoughts. Just don't let them pull you down. Don't let them discourage you. Be like, yep, that was a thought. Wasn't a great thought. So I'm going to just let it go because that's not who I am. I am a child of the universe. And all this is just nitpicky human stuff. Like, this doesn't even matter. And it feels very much like you're kind of doing that. The song's actually turning out to be really great with the cards that are coming out. Again, it's I've Gotta Be Me by Paloma Faith. But yeah, don't get sucked into the drama. Don't get sucked into you need to be doing this, 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 and this. Be secure in who you are. Be comfortable with who you are. And like I said, that kind of energy, you feeding yourself, that good vibes, that good energy is magnetic. So magnetic AF. So do that because that is very much going to be important, especially with all the energies that we have going on. There's been a lot of tension, and it really feels like since like the last full moon that we just had, that it was your last chance to let go of all that baggage. Just time to just shed it. Like you've dealt with it long enough. You've carried it long enough. It's time for you to let it go. It's time for you to transmute it into a new beginning for yourself. And this can also be a new version of, not a new version, a new vision of who you are. Like taking the blinders off and really looking and seeing yourself and realizing all you have to do is just be you. There's no one else exactly like you. There's no one else, that can do what you do. There's no one else on the same path as you, all of these things. And what that's going to do is it's going to free you up so that you're not trying to be like I know in relationships, we all feel like I should be with someone by now, or the person I'm with should be more like this, or I wish that I had one of those, fairy tale relationships. And you have to understand that's all an illusion that's been fed to us. It's all an illusion that's been fed to us. Relationships, romance, all of those things. Yes, it's something that we definitely feel and we enjoy and we go on and we do all these things. But don't let it get too, fairy tale-y. Don't let it get too illusion-y, because honestly, the most honest relationships, the ones where you have the hard conversations, where you do try and build each other up rather than break each other down, and you allow each other to walk the same path but still be individuals in and of themselves, that is a true romance. That is a true lifelong kind of friendship, soulmate, twin flame, whatever you like to call it, whatever you believe in, is finding your equal counterpart, not trying to find someone who's going to pull you along with them, or you have to pull them along with you, or one that you can't feel complete without the other one there. That's just you filling up different empty places in yourself that you haven't acknowledged and you haven't accepted yet. That's really what it feels like. And this Queen of Pentacles is all about just being in love with you. And does that mean you're a perfect person? No. Does that mean that you can't, work on yourself, your mental health, your communication, how you talk to people, how you are intimate with people, how you share affection, any of those things? No. Those are all things that we all have to adapt and learn and do. It's just not changing the core of who you are. If all of a sudden you're like, I don't even know who I am anymore when I'm not with this person, that's where it starts getting dangerous. And so that's where you just want to be careful that you don't lose yourself in a relationship. Don't lose your identity in a relationship, or don't feel like you are less than if you aren't in a relationship. Divine timing is definitely a thing. I know it's hard to say, but it is. Yeah, and you got the Justice card here. The time will come. Your time is coming. It feels like the energy, and it very much like what I said at the beginning, the energy you put into yourself is your just rewards. If you want love, if you want a companion, a partner, any of these things, it will come when you do the same to yourself. As well as you treat yourself, guess what? That's the energy that's going to be magnetized towards you. It feels like it's a balance. And honestly, just like we're seriously right button up against the equinox. What is the equinox all about? When the sun is directly in the middle, so we get exactly the exact same amount of nighttime as we do day. The sun and the moon are equal counterparts. This is beautiful. It just came up, which is justice. One is not outshining the other. One isn't trying to take the lead over the other. One isn't trying to, make the other small. One isn't trying to, be the, the stepping stone for the other one to achieve things beyond, what they think they can achieve. It feels very much like with this week coming up, really work on your balance and really work on how your give and take. If you are in a relationship, or if you're just starting a relationship, any of these things, if you notice that you're doing more than this other person, try not doing anything and see if they start getting the hint that it's time for them to give a little, or that they do a little something. If they don't initially want to do that, that is a sign for you. It is not coming natural for them to put you in the forefront of their mind, or to put your relationship front and center. If they really don't notice that you haven't, I'm trying to think of something like, maybe you write them a little note or something like that, and you put it in their work bag or something like that. and you do that, but you never get anything back. Now, everybody has a different love language. Everybody has a different, way of expressing themselves. So it doesn't have to be equal one of the other. But maybe they come home and they brought you a special dinner or something like that. Whatever this is, just watch to make sure that there is justice, that there is balance, that there is harmony, that there's equal give and take, and that you're not giving more than you're getting, and they're not getting more than they're giving. That's what it feels like. Because like the song says, you gotta be you. You gotta be you. And if no one else is going to care about you as much as you do. So if you aren't caring for yourself, nurturing yourself, accepting yourself, how are you going to expect others to do that as well? Really cool, interesting message. Let's get one more oracle card here. I'm going to do I forget what this one's called. It's like the moon something. Moonology. Yeah. This is one of the first ones I got a long time ago. Okay, so let's see if there's a final message here for you guys to take with you over the next week. Love life for the next week. Love, relationships, friendships. Oh, nice, you guys. So a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. And then you also got your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. Yeah. This is a commitment to yourself. Are you going to let things be in balance? Or are you going to, call it out when you see it? That's kind of a little bit what I get. And I think it's interesting that this one has the balance on it. And what we were just talking about. A new romantic cycle. But make sure it's balanced. Make sure that it's equal give and take. Make sure that you're not giving up something of yours that don't give a part of yourself to someone else to make them whole, or vice versa. Really cool message. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. If you would like to hit the subscribes, all of those other things, that would be awesome. Comment, let me know what you thought and if this was helpful. But I love you guys very much, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.